Brings us to Southern University head coach Stump Mitchell. Is Coach Mitchell on the call?
Yes.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Congratulations, a big victory over the weekend up in Itabena. Talk to us a little bit about that, and then you've got Prairie View coming to town, and we'll kind of summarize what you see from the Panthers, and we'll open it up for questions.
Well, it was a great victory. It gives us an opportunity to be in a position for this to be a huge game. I mean, there's a lot of things that we haven't done, and one being we haven't won 2 games in a row since I've been here. We can do that by winning that game at Itabena. So it was a huge victory. We were able to maintain and hang on to the victory, even though we did not play our best football. But we haven't played our best football all year. Our best game was against Alabama A&M, so we were still able to hold on.
Talk a little bit about what you see from Prairie View coming to Baton Rouge Saturday evening.
Well, a lot of people are going to be excited, first of all, because Coach Northern is returning home. And it's going to be exciting for him and some players, some coaches on his staff as well. Hopefully that will help attendance. But they're bringing a football team in right now that's in first place. There's no question, and they want to stay there. We want to get where they're at. So that makes for an exciting football game. They can pass the ball as well as run the ball. Their backup quarterback came in and did a fantastic job and allowed them to come back or at least pull away from Grambling. So we know they're excited. We know they want to stay where they're at. We know that they have a chance to play for the SWAC championship if they end up number 1. So we have a lot going for us. They have a lot going for them. I hope the fans come out and make it one heck of a ball game.
We'll open it up for questions for head coach Stump Mitchell from Southern University.
Coach James Verrett from Cox Sports Television. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, James. Yourself?
Doing fine. Offensively, at the quarterback position, do you like where you are right now? And early on, are you starting to figure out who will be your starter on Saturday?
Well, Dre Joseph is going to be my starter the entire year unless he get injured. Dre has my full backing, and I think one thing everyone would like to know is that they have the support of someone. He don't have to wonder where he's going. The interceptions that Dre threw this past game was not totally his fault. He put the ball on occasion where it was supposed to be, and the receiver, a couple of receivers, they didn't do the right thing. So it makes it appear as if Dre was bad in that situation. J.P. Douglas came in, and he played well. He threw the ball relatively well, but he made some mistakes as well. So I like where we're at with both quarterbacks. Both of those guys can play, and both of them will play. So Prairie View know they're going to play. They're going to face both quarterbacks. They know that, so they can prepare for what every one of those guys do, good and bad, and try to defend us that way.
Yes, this is Roscoe Nance. How you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm great. You said that you guys still haven't played your best ball yet. How close do you feel you are to that, and what's missing?
What's missing is turnovers. I mean, we've had a lot of turnovers, either offensively or on special teams that have hurt us. It hurt us in the Jackson State game. It hurt us this past game. It prevented us from extending the lead. It hurt us in the game against FAMU. We block a punt. It goes beyond the line of scrimmage. We should get away from it, and we tried to fill it, which hurt us. We had some penalties that also changed the course of that FAMU game that gave them momentum. And again, turnovers. So we have to eliminate those things offensively. We're a young offense. Make no, and that's not an excuse, but we have to eliminate those things which will allow us to play our best football, and I hope we can do that this weekend.
Coach, could you talk about the reemergence of Nzikwe at the running back position? Where did he go after he had such a productive early season last year, and how did he come back to prominence now?
Well, he decided not to come out for spring ball, first and foremost, and he wasn't on scholarship. I think spring ball is important. We had other guys that were there during spring ball, and those guys were ahead of him. But I did. That was a choice that he had to make. Had he come out for spring ball, he probably would be on scholarship right now. He's not on scholarship. I didn't take the opportunity away from him to come out and try to earn playing time and also a scholarship. He's the best we have, in my opinion, when you talk about an all-around back, a guy that can run, that can catch, and also do a decent job in blocking. And he did not get the first opportunity. Other guys got opportunities because they put in the time, but I did not hold it against Nzikwe when the opportunity presented itself for him to play. He made the most of it, and right now he's my starter.
Coach, when you look at the reasoning behind him not going to spring ball, do you think if your budgetary situation was much better that you could have put him on scholarship last year and had him participate?
No, I don't think so. I think if you want me to give you a scholarship, you need to come out for spring ball. I mean, you had not established yourself, and I had other running backs that I thought could do some of the things that he did. He made that decision, and then I had to do what I had to do, go out and bring other guys in, and because of that was the case. I don't think we will have that situation with him this spring when we go out for spring ball. I think he'll be there.
Are you pleased with the way you're running between the tackles, or is that still a work in progress?
It was a work in progress, but we're getting better. This past weekend, we were stopped 3 times on 4th and 1, and it was simply because we did not block the right people. But we had a bunch of young guys in there that we had to shuffle the line around because we had 2 guys that were not able to play because they got injured last game against FAMU, and it was just a reshuffling of everything, and it cost us in some crucial situations. But it's good video to learn from. I'm glad we have video to learn from after we won a game than video that we've had to learn from after we've lost 2 games in a row.
Coach, Perrin Keys, Neasket, how are you?
I'm good, Perrin. Yourself?
I'm okay. I just, look, there's no secret formula, magic potion or whatever, but what you guys have to do to just be able to finish up in the red zone.
Well, we have to eliminate the mistakes, for one. We dropped some balls in various games, and everybody's just got to be on the same page. That's the bottom line. And the win this past weekend prevented me from attempting field goals when we were going into the win, because watching the young man in pregame, he was not hitting. And then when we got down there and I was going to go for a field goal, we didn't have the right number of guys on the field. The clock was down to 4 seconds, and we didn't have a guy on the field. I called the timeout, and I said, we have this ball on the right hash. There's no way they can prevent us from getting a yard if I ran an outside run. And I think had we kept the ball outside instead of turning it up, he would have gotten much more than the first down. So the first thing I did when we got off the bus, of course, I had to come back and look at those situations to see if the calls were that bad or if they were that much better than us. And in all occasions, it was that we had some new guys in there on the offensive line that just didn't understand what it was they were supposed to be doing. And then a back who he's a hard runner, and at that particular point in time, his toughness got in the way of doing what he really should have done, bounced it outside where it was